Darshan back in the day. And obviously not as much now, but still,
there it is.
He played
Gragas
locked in last for Zig, so they will get a bit of that HP in the top lane from the Rabble Rouser.
Collapse here. And I think they are looking for that now.
Over.
Oh,
he's got
low.
it against the pit. The exhaust is on. He's got to go back for the attack, and they're going to get Smithy down, and Nori lives. Great job by Adrian to be there for the team, and Nori does finally go down. Darshan on the TP, and we see Zig off on the left side, so he'll be here to stop CLG from getting out. But Aframu goes in, boxes up Arrow and Ryu. Zig into it as well. They don't get Aframu. They push him out. Yo, he's into the turret, actually. The 1-2 and the ping pong. And now it's going to be Arrow and the rest of the team kind of pulling back so they can deliver this.
Who still wants this?
Buki wants right
Arrow's
in,
no
hitting that melee range immediately. Good Mantra Shield coming in from Adrian to keep the team healthy.
They're going to be looking to fight here and force for this Dragon because they know they have the buy advantage.
We've seen a lot of Jins opening up with Curtain Call just to start the fight, and this one might even close it as well. Hugi's actually able to get the last hit. And CLG set up nicely to jockey for position, but they want more. Not too much follow for Hugi here.
The package is available on Ryu. And Zig is going to be first to this. Darshan is trailing him. Oh, nice hook from Afro.
Not respecting the distance of the Thresh. Aframu comes in, has the hook. Should be about 3 more seconds. They'll let Nori go, though. Smithy's by himself in 3. He's going to be able to get to the side of his team, though.
Darshan is coming around as well. They want this fight. CLG is looking for the kill.
Adrian's just on the edge. He could probably get Zig out with a good shield, but Zig just keeps getting flayed back once you're caught.
You can look to gain advantages there while they have 6A. Oh, nice
the Valkyrie hook from Aframu. It's like he never stopped playing it.
Oh, Aframu on this Thresh. The playmaker has returned, but Smithy is caught.
Oh, exhaust on a Smithy. They go to jump over the wall and catch a CLG off guard. Nice return from Stixay's ultimate. It's going to make P1 think twice here. Hui over the wall. There's an attack. He's got Adrian to his left. A double kill coming up. The Soul Flare only slows him down so much. The phase dive. Oh, Time Miner just out of position. Here comes Stixay. Quick grenade. Aframu gets one on it too with the assist. And everybody comes out happy on CLG. Yep. Pretty big item pickup.
Oh, wow. They're going for the Baron Rush.
I like it. Arrow's actually in mid. This is perfect.
He has no idea.
Coming down. Adrian's just going to play, hey, we're still roaming. I'm just warding. But now they realize no lanes have any champions in them, and CLG is starting to send a few over. What's it going to be? The hit in, nothing coming from Counter Logic Gaming. The Lantern out, actually rather Chrono Break, I should say. Everything was just on the top side. P1 only has a few wards towards the bottom. It's all dark, and here comes Darshan. He's got 3 or 4 in the Vengeful Maelstrom. What a hit up from the rest of the team. Huge shots from Stixay. There goes Arrow, and Nori's down now. The double kill for Smithy. Zig is in the eyes of the team, and they counter the logic of P1 after they grab Baron, coming up with a few big kills, and probably turrets to follow.
And that is the power of their composition. See the power of these new items for Edge of Nights right now in the game. Zig looking to get chased down, rooted up. Oh, he's gone.
1, 2, 3, the 4, 5, and 6 coming in from CLG. There's so much crowd control. You can just top. He's pulled the respective 2 members of P1 to the bot lane. He may still be able to fight this one out as well. Nice parallel convergence to draw the fight out longer.
Oh, this is going to be a close duel.
He's going to have spikes. Nice Zanyas. He's got everything when he comes back up. 1, 2, 3. Gets away, but still the range of the upgraded claws is able to get. Very nicely done by Arrow. Blocks out the hook from Aframu, and now Smithy is the focus. P1 trying to look for the next target as they lose Adrian. Stixay's over the wall, and he's waiting for the reload.
Oh, nice snipe.
Coming in from Arrow.
The Stixay, are you kidding me?
Stixay over the wall, keeps himself alive. Zig finally finds him and drinks him under the table. Ryu's next, but Zig is all alone versus 2. CLG trying to play the hot foot, and P1 is still finding their targets. Here comes a Nori.
It's about the comps.
Ooh. That was very nice from Stixay. Ryu priming the Valkyrie to get his package out early, and Nori Zig from the side. They're trying to come in. Arrow is right in the middle, but he gets himself back. No,
Nori's destroying the backline.
Nori onto Stixay. There's the cast that kind of splits the damage, but he still goes down. The hit from Adrian comes through. Watching Huki on the back here as he gets himself in. Aframu baiting in a bit of damage, and Zig's trying to get the safety as the team is calling out. They don't have the numbers.
CLG just needs to hold them here. The top lane is pushing in with super minions. Those are
just
TP coming in.
Here. This is going to be that home guard TP. What's his target? Ryu's there. He goes for Ryu, makes him Valkyrie away. Exhaust immediately. And he goes down. 56 seconds, near a minute now on the death timer. Darshan's the next focus. No GA on the tree just yet, and he's going to be down for good for the same time. Nori squeezes tight, gets the shield from Adrian, stays alive as they are skirting death here. And it looks like P1 comes up.
The flank, he has no ultimate, no Zhonyas because of the mess around Baron, and you can't do a flank like that as Echo without those abilities.
There seemed to be the complete hesitation because see that Elder Drake kind of being snuck out here. They're going to get it to half out. This is going to be scary. Smithy could come over the wall. It's going to be a smite fight coming in. It's Nori's double dragon Elder coming up. Here comes the curtain call. They're pretty healthy, but this fight would be lost
Nori's down.
if they get hit. They move back, Nori 60 seconds down. Zig's the focus here, and the rest of the team's trying to fire over the wall. This is the Poke Comp's bread and butter if CLG can't answer back, but they are over the wall in the face of P1. It may still not be enough. Hugi tries to put himself in the front of the fight now. Is Zig getting hooked up? Aframu's all the way in. CLG is trading members in and out, but still not finding another.
Trying to force something, but the wasted double TP is devastating, and now the Baron may just be gone before CLG is able to get there to respond. Oh God,
Smithy is right in.
He stole it!
Stole the Baron! Can he get out? Curtain Call's doing some good damage. Zig blocks the most of it. Darshan looking for the next attack. Vengeful Maelstrom is keeping himself alive along with Hugi. They are dissecting and surgically removing P1 from the map right now as they just went for Baron, and they have been waiting for an opening so patiently. I thought it was going to be the wrong call. They tried to base race Echo Fox yesterday and came up empty. This time they went back and they went for the fight.
Nori may look for the assassination here. CLG is pushing in. This is such long res timers. They could theoretically just end the game. They did lose their inhibitor bot side. Oh, is he going to die to the burn? He's gone.
Tried to get spikes out. Goes down. That's only one Nexus turret, as we just said, inside the base. Counter Logic Gaming holding their breath to the very end, and a sigh of relief as they take game one of the series over P1.
They get game one, but I mean, they can thank P1 a little bit for that one.
Yeah.
With a big Baron steal, but why do these teams feel they have to force a Baron?
Let's add some more poke. It seems like the pick that should be locked in, that Corki, to go along with the Varus once again. Thought for a moment that might be P1's, but they did grab the Jace first.
Can stop that wave now. Ooh, Afro's probably gonna flash.
Said I gotta go, man. So this is, oh, first blood! I was gonna say, even if he can come back, this is gonna separate their timings, but Aframu does keep coming down as well. These early roams from Counter Logic Gaming. Wild Growth is on. They should have enough damage to finish him off. Hugi's gonna be able to get the last kill. The lock-up turret shot actually goes on to Aframu as the tether just breaks for
P1 to try to initiate Afro. Is he gonna check the bush?
They might have to go early. Oh, they go right over to Stixay. Aframu flashes just to get the shield on. Could focus resolve under the turret. Nori just makes it out before that locks down on the tether. And Ryu's going in. They say, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'll come out, no worries, no worries. They exit and find himself the damage.
And Smithy actually has to be careful because Equalizer is available for Zig. He drops it down if he gets him.
They pull him in. Zig is being the biggest bait right now, and Ryu missed the shock blast, so Zig is gonna go down. The follow-up damage is too good for CLG. They play that one on the edge of their seats as Ryu.
They could look for a route here and try to jump in.
Oh, tries to get on Aframu. They'll be able to finalize that kill. Nicely done. Deadly Flourish was a little early, but still you can't blame it. They get the kill coming out of that. He's a crowd. They're going to try to match this one again. Scrap Shield's on. He goes for the minion wave clear.
Oh,
Here comes the
TP again.
TP.
This could be turned around.
He might just get the kill, and it's Smithy by himself. Levels up from that one. Ryu over the wall to the skies. Bobs him down.
And Darshan might get chased down. We'll see if he can actually catch up to him.
Doesn't see that, and they are quite low on gold, so that won't come too soon. Over the wall, flash. He still gets himself into range. Upgraded spikes and claws means he's got to flash forward for that. And Ryu looks like it's going to be a buff trade back over. Smithy going to go down here.
Trapped down here. Darshan wants to TP and help him out, but I don't know if they can actually win this fight, even with Darshan's help. They are surrounded. It is a 4v3, and Hui is low.
Ryu's down, doing quite a bit of communication right now, so the rest of the team can focus on the fight. Zig's in front. They're just sizing each other up, trying to figure out when they'll see the whites of their opponent's eyes, and it looks like it is going to be P1 that looks first.
That could be Baron. I mean,
Dropping
that's
CLG, and now they're going to head to Baron.
Yeah, that's an ace. They could go straight forward if they want to take the risk, and I think they will. Stixay is up, Afro is up, but they are pretty far away. There's no jungler on the table. Would have to be a miracle steal, and I think it's going to be dead before they even have a chance to get there.
Oh, Stixay, he's close. Here he comes. It's going to be close. It's really close. Oh,
my God.
Dead. That was closer than I thought.
P1, you got to be kidding me. How does it here too? But P1 is closing in, looking for a fight.
Equalizer spread pretty close. Aframu's not going to be able to really get saved here. There's the hit. What if Smithy gets hit again? One more, and it's Hookies. Great step in. Deadly flourish on the ground. Captive audience, rather. And there's the kill from Inori. And then now on to CLG's Hookie. There's the spike. Slow him down. A few last attacks. A double kill for Inori. He has gone crazy in these last few fights to clean up minion waves. And now going for Darshan in the bot lane. Throws down the ultimate, just trying to buy time for the rest of the team. How much has he bought? It may be the
Tree of Life, baby.
Gets hit. The Tree of Life finally gets cut down, but it will regrow. Arrow and the rest of the team now trying to get out. And there's a hit from Stixay onto Ryu. He was the lowest HP, but there still are bars that can be nicely done as well. I love when people try to take that shot as you're moving around a structure.
Right back to it.
Your distance is not denied, but you have less area to walk. Kill onto it, Smithy, as P1 starts to pile in to counter Logic Gaming.
Guys like that. And now he's caught out.
Oh, he jumps and flashes into a Nori. That's the second time they've just been able to route CLG through their own second-tier turrets.
They just keep catching with the wraparound.
Yep. And they felt they had the advantage. Darshan's locked up. Good shield coming in from Afro.
Onto Nori.
It didn't seem like he cared the second time either, but CLG did. They take down a Nori as he gets a little ahead of himself there.
We'll see how Phoenix1 is going to be able to fare. I mean, they're a team that has double TP advantage. They're just looking for a pick, though.
Oh, my word.
That'll work.
When the 5v5s are...
That was the reward they get for having full vision control around there, but CLG moving over, going to look for another miracle steal. Let's see if they can get it, and Nori needs to nail this one.
Now they're holding. They see him charging. They go over the fight. They're actually going to leave the team in the pit. And Nori going quite low, able to throw on the invisibility. He gets out, taken over by Arrow. They should be able to walk this one out, the fast back home. Arrow actually going in for the fight. I'm not sure if they fully want this. They do have good looks on the HP bars of CLG, but it gets scary.
Arrow has critically taking some damage there, so it's good for Stixay because Jin doesn't have any lifesteal. They want to try to poke him out, but they're going to push in. They're going to use the equalizer here.
They have a quarter of Baron left. He comes around from the side and drops Arrow to half. He's going to be a bit healthy, though. Ryu does go down. Focus on the turret from Zig. They want to get that opened up as they turn around to drop Hootie. He just went too far into the fight, and the rest of CLG could not approach the front line. Nori throwing out spikes, coming very close. Aframu's going to live.
Backside wants to try to wrap around and take out Arrow, but you can't really do that into that kind of team composition. Gets polymorphed up, and Nori now looking for a kill.
Ooh, bye-bye Aframu.
Oh, no.
Could be the cut down on Stixay. These guys get caught out in the middle of mid lane. Coming out of the replay. This is exactly what Aframu said coming into today. P1 is a team that'll grab the champions they just want to play, and they will continue to fight you over and over. We have to find a way to stop that game, too. CLG was not able to stop it. Now, P1 knocking on the door.
Oh, they got Zig!
Drops immediately. That was Wild Growth on as well. They don't have too much defense. P1 still has to go pedal to the metal, and they will not stop trying to lock down the damage from Arrow. Darshan going for the damage, but he goes down himself. They're going to be dropping the Nexus turrets. And P1 turning things around from game 1, 25-9. We're going to a game 3.
Strong game 2 performance for P1. They battled back and really had control start to finish of this one. 12-1-10 for Nori on the Kazakhs. Just a ridiculous scoreline as he makes up for the Baron blunder, and they take a win.
It's interesting because you do see that much emotion on the stage, but usually not in the middle of a game. We've definitely seen it more this year through players, but that emotion...
He has his chance to prove them wrong. He has a great matchup, but he now must perform. And Ryu taking that last pick, Echo, into the Corki, and that is the reverse matchup that we saw in game 1.
Hasn't got an upgrade just yet.
Oh, look at this. They're going in.
There's the initiation we've been looking for. Deadly Flourish after, tries to get saved by the tidal wave, but Adrian may have put himself in a dangerous situation. One shot to the left of Adrian, now hits Arrow. Summoner Heal comes out for a bit of speed, and they start firing back. Hugi standing still with the Gatling. May find an arrow in his backside quite soon. Low health on both sides for some members, and they really have to decide what fight they want to take. Looks like Aframu's going to lose a bit more health, but there isn't enough follow-up. A quick heal for himself. Stixay coming up with a kill onto Ryu. Xmithie over the wall for a kill as well.
Finish, but it doesn't. So now Shen had no way to get down there. CLG over to that dragon, but oh, he's going deep.
Oh, Nori goes in. There's one. He's trying to now get Stixay, but he doesn't have vision. There's two, and he turned around. Stixay actually gets a buff refresh on that. And a bit of gold from the kills. Action towards the bot side. Another engage. Stand United comes through on Adrian.
Get through.
Nice disengage on the tidal wave. They're going to start locking up Aframu and Xmithie. They get out as they trade a bit of that damage. Arrow over the wall, delivering
Adrian go low.
That. Adrian goes down. We're going to see Ryu coming back on the left side trying to distract the team, but Zig also fell, and CLG starts this one off. Darshan's going to walk in and say, thank you very much, as he takes one on the way out.
Even cashing in on the parlay. Top lane, they look for Darshan.
Almost taking Nori down at the same time. One last parlay to the right. Oh, the Stand United comes through in his face. Zig says, here you go. You can try to get the kill. Mind, do have a few other options on the plate. That's not one of them. Nori coming up big on Darshan to drop him down. Solo kill.
Level 13 Nori. He wants to go that route. Oh, arrow already flashed.
Flash forward. Oh, Aframu didn't see Nori coming over the wall. He's going to get the 1-2 punch. Xmithie goes back. He's now in a bad spot. Gets himself released from the crowd control, but they still could turn. Hugi just on the
over the wall.
Side. Tidal wave could come down. It's actually already been used as Hugi fires back. And then see where Adrian actually used that, but that down the lane would have been the re-engage for P1.
Oh!
What a shot coming in from Stixay, showing Arrow. I could do it too.
Stixay makes it a 1-for-1. Xmithie's gonna pop that ultimate.
Hugi keeps returning to the same brush. He is taunting them, and they will accept the taunt. 47 seconds for him, and they're just going to push CLG out.
Lose the base. Here it is now, so the CPs are going to come in.
On the hunt was used, so they know where he is. Turret goes down. They burn this very quick, but P1 still wants to fight on the way out. Great hits going into on Xmithie right away. And Nori low gets himself out. He was the focus and drew an exhaust. Another kill going over to Aframu. Looking for Zig, who he stays alive. Arrow looks to get in close enough. Double kill for Arrow as he steps into the fray as the bot lane carry.
Oh, Darshan
drops him. Can he do it? Ryu's got way too much health for this to happen. Also got a Nori on his chase. Obviously going to get that movement speed. Now he draws P1 around. At least he can waste some of their time. A quick phase dive cancels him out. And P1 aces Counter Logic Gaming.
Edge of Night, so he is going for that lethality build. Could be a Dust Blade here. Still could go back for the IE, but in goes Nori.
Absolutely exploded as Adrian. Arrows the next one. Xmithie forward. Hugi is low, and the team's about to turn this one on. Xmithie jumped forward without the back line of the team. Or I should say the front line. They're all squishy.
Here's Darshan.
One kill there, barrels out, looking for it. Darshan's gonna be able to take that one down. And it looks like big hits from Ryu. Protobelt only gives him so much room. And Zig's trying to get him. Darshan taunt could be what happened, but they're able to lock it down. Darshan coming up huge in these fights.
And comp, and if they're gonna pick on Darshan or someone, it could be pretty devastating. They're going in again, Stand United.
Stixay's gonna be, oh, they got pushed away! Hugi's package is gigantic in this fight if they come out on top. Aframu on the backside trying to silence. Ziggs in the face of everyone, taking the damage to himself as the backline can fire, but he goes down. Hugi with an absolutely amazing package here. Aframu down. Do they actually lose this? Ziggs still on the front line.
Arrow's still very healthy.
Burning him down. Arrow firing just that from the back line. And they
answering Zig right now. They're gonna try to force.
Follow up. Whoa, on to Hugi. Xmithie thought maybe
OTP from behind from Zig.
He's gonna hatch this one. Fires right down. Gets Aframu with the long range taunt. It was just on the end.
Nori on the side is looking.
Ryu stays alive. The phase dive out of the Deadly Flourish, and they're gonna get back to safety.
Walk around and look, but they've started this up. Darshan needs to make sure his ultimate counts.
Adrian takes the Death Daughters right to the face. Damage is gonna be there.
Down.
Darshan finds it. P1 and Nori goes down. Now they're on the Ryu. Very nicely done. Darshan to the side. And they are chasing Stixay. They are chasing Smithy. They want to try to get to safety here, but it looks like they're going to be going down. Stixay entering the fight from the right side again, trying to put the last damage on. It looks like they do drop Arrow. They do drop Zig. They were not long for this world. It was just the chase down. What a difference than having a Maokai keep Twisted advancing you. We've seen so many of those fights go to the wayside, get away with slivers of health. But now with multiple sources of damage around the map for CLG, they're able to find
and make them back off. It's more of a zoning ultimate. Just say, hey, I'm gonna ult you if you don't back off that turret. Let us get it.
Ryu's got the eye. It's actually helping because they know it's not an Inori or Adrian, so he's not as close. That doesn't help as much as you think, though. Nori to the backside. Here comes Shen onto Stixay. That flash is down. That's a for sure kill. How does CLG respond, though? It might be only just a backtrack here.
They should have just pushed the turret. I mean, it's hanging around. I don't know if he's going to try to make a risky play and go for a steal. They're TPing in, so they are going to try to do something here, but that's way too little too late. So TP down. Thankfully, CLG probably doesn't even know this, so they can't really play.
The fight doesn't make it seem like
there's the ultimate. Ahead. They're going to look. Oh, Arrow gets rooted.
He gets himself to safety, though. Very nicely done. Also, the Shen ultimate for any follow-up damage. Adrian is there. His tidal wave basically saved the team, but now he has nothing else to save himself. And Zig going to try to make his way through the base gate. May not be able to get the safety. Guardian Angel down. Do they go back for round number 2? Kuki drawing Inori over, and this is what it was.
Inori has no jump.
Stepped out of their base. And now it's going to be P1 getting tacked on 2 kills. Looking for a third one here is who he approaches. Inori.
Ryu got one.
In the middle of the fight. He actually is able to get 1 down. Looking for a second. He's got to back out. No mana under his belt anymore. 4 down is just a Ryu standing tall in his base.
And I think this is going to be it, Riv. CLG looking to close this one out.
I don't know. This could be Ryu's moment. Isn't that what they say? Not this time. They seal the deal. It's 62 seconds. If he's able to make it back up, that's not the case. 27-21 in a 48-kill game. Counter Logic Gaming take the series 2-1 over P1.
CLG pulled the trigger with the dying seconds of that Elder Dragon buff. They're able to get the picks, and they're able to close out the series. A big one for them. And for P1, 3rd straight loss. They fall from 4-1 to 4-4.
Whew. What a back and forth 1 and 2 of this series. The third one, we definitely saw both sides a bit measured, but we finally see CLG.